Higgybox here. So, we got a blog confirming rookie premiere, which we already kind of had confirmed a few days ago from the stream, but now it's in writing, so they can't take it back. That's right! It's here. So, what's next is the top. We also have some rating spread, which we'll talk about later, but I want to talk about rookie premiere and things that are, about to come next Monday. July 1st is when it's happening. So, basically, if you don't know what rookie premiere is, it's a way of transferring cards or, value from this year to next year. Generally, they're slightly overrated. We had some decent ones this year with like Quentin Nelson, Barkley at times, but the big what if is, are these things going to get chemistries next year? Because they didn't get them this year, and running back without sprinter mid-year like Saquon was, it was tough, man. It wasn't as good as it could have been. So hopefully they can fix that for next year. If they don't, then this is kind of like pissing in a pot. It's like cool, but it's not in the end worth a whole lot of value. So with that said, maybe just sell your coins instead. But if you want to do rookie premieres and grab them for next year, it's always a fun thing to do. I will be doing them. I think I'm going to stay on Xbox next year, but I might move over to PlayStation. And if PC's NCAA keeps getting integrated on, what is the word I'm looking for? Into whatever, improved upon. Then I don't know, PC might be kind of cool too. So Savage is one that were confirmed, and I did a video on the rookie premieres and the rookie premieres that I think are going to happen. I'll just recap it here quickly. So yeah, Monday, get ready for it. There's going to be a few different things. We're going to review the last couple years of rookie premieres and kind of like what you can look forward to. But as for who I think will get it, now I want Kyler Murray to get it, but the problem is I don't think they'll give us a Kyler Murray because, he's like the new Michael Vick, right? For them, he's a big seller. So we'll probably get Bosa, Williams. We're getting 10 they confirmed of them. It'll probably be Devin White, but I'm just going to go here. Go ahead, Devin Bush. Just do Devin Bush instead of Devin White. Steelers fans are known. Even though, here's the problem. Jake Stein is a Buccaneers fan, so I would almost confirm we're getting White, but quarterback, I could see us getting Daniel Jones or Haskins. Maybe we'll get Dwayne Haskins there at the quarterback spot. Josh Allen for our outside linebacker spot. TJ, I think we're going to get Fant maybe. I think Fant's a little bit better of a shot maybe than TJ, but I can see the other one. And then our since Jonah Williams is out for the year, we'll probably get like Chris Lindstrom as our offensive lineman. I could see Garrett, Ethan, Bradbury. I'm Ethan Bradbury, sorry. Savage, confirmed already. And then Josh Jacobs, Marquise Brown as our wide receiver. We could, I guess, get N'Keal Harry, but I want the fast guy. So Brown it'll be, and then Jacobs like by default as the Oakland Raiders player. So that's kind of what I'm going as the rookie premieres. Cool. Oh, did I do the cornerback? I think we're going to get. Where's the cornerback? I'm missing you. How do I forget? Yeah, DeAndre Baker. There he is. That's why we're getting Haskins instead of Daniel Jones, because Baker for the Giants might get it. So those are my predictions. All right, let's go back through previous years of rookie premiere before we get into rating spread. So let's go. Let's do MUT 18. This is where everybody's kind of like basing their assumptions off of. It's last year. We got to go a little bit into history. Now, why everybody says, oh, you could be sets for like these power-up players. Here's the thing. EA was sick of me and the community just laughing at their power-up system last year, how pathetic it was, what a terrible job they did. So they bailed them the fuck out at the end of the year by putting them into these sets. And everybody ended up like, oh, look at that. We did a good job at wasting our coins with power-ups all year. So this is why like people think there's going to be some sort of item exchange and why you want to hold on to items versus coins. The problem is like this is just 1 year, right? The item exchange for rookie premieres was 1 year, where we got a couple years of rookie premiere where they just put a whole new thing in the game where nothing you had except for some old which we'll get to in a second, some old stuff in your binder helped, but generally you wanted coins because of the whole new program. Basically, you had to get new patches for rookie premiere. So you'll probably get one for free from solos, probably one from MUT rewards, and then it'll cost a little bit to do the rest of them. Probably need to buy some packs. We had rookie premiere patches to complete. Man, these things are a pain in the ass. So maybe they have improved and had made it better because they do talk about sets to do, but they don't really say what set once you complete a set. You receive the 99 overall version of specific player 19 special rookie premiere version of 20. I had a question today on stream. Do I think because they went nat they will be cheaper? I think to a function, to a degree, yes, because people would make these things, sell the card, and try to keep making them. So the cards ended up being what, like 90K or so. So the Ricky Ramier cards, when they were not going for that much because people didn't care about 19 or the previous year version. They cared about 20 or what we're gonna get the next year. So making them nat, I know a lot of people. There was a lot of confusion last year. This is why idiots ruin things. They were like, oh, if I just buy it on the block, I should have the card for next year, right? Yeah. No, that's not how it works. And it's unfortunate they're gonna be nat, so we won't get to play with them from the auction house on 19. But once again, idiots ruin everything and make things nat, right? So, a total of 10 Ricky Ramier players were released, 5 on offense, 5 on defense. I talked about that. And, yeah, so we'll see what the sets actually are. Do I expect them to go to kind of like the patches of the old Ricky Ramiers? There was what, 17 going into 18, and here was the 16 going into 17. They're basically, in 16 going into 17, you had 2 elite draft players, complete the set to 97 overall. Yeah, so you had 8 Jared Goff NFL draft gold players and 2 elite draft players for it, and then your Rookie Ramier collectibles. So 2 of the 3 years had Rookie Ramier collectibles that were required to put into the sets. Last year you got bailed out a little bit with power-ups to go into the set for Rookie Ramier patches. But there were packs that they put in, so expect more packs, but don't waste your money on the packs. Do not buy the packs. The packs are much better spent or bought if you have like cash. Just buy the packs at the start of 20. There's much more value there. Or buy a higher edition of Madden if you want to. But definitely buy packs for 20 if you think about spending money, but do not do it. So Rookie Ramier looking interesting. Nats are an unfortunate part of our life now, and that's kind of it. So rating spread for franchise and stuff. What are my thoughts on this? This is something I suggested to the Madden developers like a few years ago. I remember there was an AMA I think on Reddit a few years ago. Jake was a part of it. A couple other guys where this is kind of before I knew Jake, I think, and or had him on the podcast. So with that, I said, hey, MLB The Show does this great thing where if you're super slow, you get like 1 speed or 0 speed because you fucking suck. Like Bartolo Colon, I think he's got like 1 speed, as he deserves. So the fact that like they have a 100-point scale, but they only use half it, they only use 50 to 100, it's kind of weird, right? So now they're kind of taking that and running with it. They're deciding to open up the ratings. Here's the issue: is like they used to have more ratings like this, but then like these NFL players be like, oh, why am I rated so low? And so they capitulate to these demands of these fringe average players. And there was like a big old internet meme about like the worst overall player. Like somebody did a fan fiction of it, and it went viral. And like, oh no, we can't make guys that low overall anymore because they'll get triggered, and the internet would make fun of it. And it's like it was kind of funny. I thought I loved it, but Madden developers need to stand strong. If you are fringe on the NFL roster, if you are a practice player, you should not be a 70, 80 overall. Like, right? That's the passing grade. You're not a passing player, right? You're not a starter, right? So there needs to be separation between the superstars and the average guys. And this is what they're trying to do, and I completely agree with it. So, that's kind of what this whole thing is about, justifying taking players being 70 overall better, fewer of them. Like what you see here, 95 overall, there's only 22 in Madden 20, 90 overall, 72, 85 overall, 188. So as you see, there are fewer players that can fit into the 70 overall range and above than there were in 19. Good, right? If you're shitty, you're shitty. And the team's going to suffer if you are starting. So, but, you know, obviously this is only one thing. Franchise still sucks because of trade logic and so many other things that we've talked about in other videos. So, they're working on like the simple things, the rating things. Nice work, Swami. I know that's your area of expertise is the ratings. Yeah, Andre and Dustin. Community questions, Spotlight. So yeah, Spotlight we kind of looked through before on videos. And that's it. Rookie Ramirez players are going to be rated differently. I hope it carries over to Mutt. I really hope like our defensive tackles come out at like 20 speed, right? That way there's room for improvement. There's more rating separation. That way we can see, hey, Odell's not getting chased down by the fridge next year if we got him in the game. Or, I don't know, Tom Brady's not able to cut off and take down, Ty Law. Hopefully. But that's my dream. Let me know if you have any questions about Rookie Ramirez. It's pretty straightforward. We don't know exactly everything, though. So, actually, there's a lot of answers I can't answer about Rookie Ramirez because I don't know what's going to go in the sets. But that's kind of our guesses based off previous years. Whether it's going to be stuff we already have in the game or patches that you'll have to acquire through, new coins. Who knows? It could go either way. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.